G'day guys. Haven't done one of these for a little while just because of some things. So I'm going to do one now and then hopefully a few more this week. So just off the top, I just wanted to say about the Why is Lorne video I did, which I was trying to kind of do a chronological order to everything. I realise now I got a few things wrong there in both the timeline and the actual facts there. So I'm kind of working all through that. And I've got some awesome people that are filling in the gaps for me. So once I've got all that together, I'll re-record that. So that's one kind of incomplete piece with all the right information. Because it's not going to be helpful if it's not. Because the only thing worse than not knowing stuff is knowing incorrect stuff. So I really don't think I said stuff this much before I started listening to Lorne calls. That's weird. But yeah, so that's that. So once I've got that, I will put that back up. I might even try to spruce it up a bit, maybe some pictures or videos or stuff in there. Anyway, cool. So the call I'm going to listen to now is called Little Miss Know-It-All. Now this one is Lorne talking to Winnie, and this is lucid Winnie, which there's a lot of different kind of states of Winnie. There's the one who's on coke, the mentally unwell, stroke Winnie, all this kind of stuff. But I wouldn't say this is my favourite Winnie, because I like all of them for different reasons, and at times, sometimes they can be a bit grating in that. But what is great about the Winnie character is that it kind of, because there's been that many different versions of her, it shows a lot of different sides of Lorne. So like when she's, fucked up on coke, he just abuses her about cheating on him and all this kind of stuff. When she's mentally unwell, he uses that as an opportunity to stand over her, because Lorne will always stand over and try to kind of get on his high horse over anyone that he views as less than him, because he's a fucking asshole. But there's lucid Winnie, who's, she's not on coke, she's not unwell, and she just gives it to him. Not quite as well as Debbie gives it to him, but still kind of like, these are the facts, you're a fucking asshole, listen up. And he really struggles to come back against that, and you'll hear this in this call where once he realises he's not getting anywhere, he just starts swearing and abusing and hanging up and all this kind of stuff. And so I like this call for that reason, because it just shows a lot of all the worst parts of Lorne. Not that he hides them. But yeah, so in this call, she's getting into him around the drink driving, around the pedophilia, all that kind of stuff. And it's quite good, so let's just get into it.
I think he said door 51, didn't he?
Yeah, 51 door.
Right.
Yeah, there's no door 51 though.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Hey, aren't
Yeah,
you the
there's
guy
the
from
door
To Catch a
51.
Predator? That's what people tell you.
What?
People recognize you from the show.
No, they don't.
Shut up.
I've never had anybody recognize me from the show.
I reckon that's clearly not true. There would have to be people that have recognised him from the show. I mean, not only, was that such a popular show at the time, it went around the world. I mean, here I am in Australia, having watched all of TCAP and, where I am today. But I do think that they wouldn't approach him, A, for either maybe fear or B, because, it's easy to make fun of someone, on the internet. It's less to go up to them and make fun of them. But even if they did, Lorne would absolutely turn it in his favour. So if they went up and abused him, he'd either use that to try to get sympathy from whoever his latest catfish is, or he would turn it around and do what he always does in this kind of situation, where he only hears what he wants to hear. So it would be about they came up to me to say how sorry they were for me and they could see I wasn't a predator and all that kind of bullshit. Anyway.
Did you get jealous as soon as you saw Dan? Because he's tall.
No.
Hi.
No. Why would I get jealous?
Because you get jealous whenever you hear another man talk in the background for any reason at all, whether he's giving me my soda from the drive-thru or trying to show me his wiener.
Well, maybe that's because of the way you act.
I act beautifully.
Yeah.
I deserve an Oscar.
Joseph, come take a naked picture of me sitting in the lawn.
So, you asked for one. I had that
Yeah,
diamond
well,
in my hand.
I didn't ask for another guy to take it.
He's seen a woman before. He has a kid, stupid. He fucked some chick in the pussy.
It doesn't matter. He's seen his woman. Doesn't mean he has to see mine.
I don't belong to you.
No, you don't right now.
I don't at all. Even
So
if I were a girlfriend to you, it doesn't mean that I belong to you. I'm not property.
No, but it's a given fucking fact that when you're with somebody, you don't
It's a
let
given
other people
fucking
show them.
fact. Lorne, are you drinking? Are you drinking?
You don't fucking let other people see you naked all the fucking time. Other guys.
Are you drinking, like, on the real?
On the real. No, I'm not. Are you drinking on the real?
You sound like you're fucking...
Or even off the real?
Off the real. Fucking idiot.
You sound like you're off the real. You sound like you're fucked up, yo.
Your fucking thought process is fucked up.
Mine
Yeah.
Mine is, Mr. I don't have
Yeah,
a drinking problem, even though I've tried to stop, but I can't.
Oh, yeah, there you go. There's another problem. Just keep like mentioning my drinking problem.
That's right, because you don't admit to having one.
Yep.
You have
You don't have one, do you?
No.
No, you go out and get drunk, and you fucking everything's all great with you.
And this is a typical Lorne. You know, he rather than just take accountability for what he is or what he's done or that, it's always pushed back on someone else. Like it's just so childish. You know, it's something you do in in the schoolyard. You know, I'm rubber, you are glue, that kind of bullshit. Like he's just never advanced past that. So rather than just take stock of it, and I talk about like accountability a lot in these videos because like I think that's kind of the cornerstone of any kind of personal growth. And like it's something that should be default for most people, and I'm sure it is default for most people, but it's not for Lorne. Like everyone makes mistakes, no one's perfect. I mean, not everyone makes the mistakes that he has or does the behaviour he has or, you know, is a pedophile, but everyone makes mistakes, but the only way you move forward is to take stock of that mistake, look at what you can do different in the future, take responsibility for what you did and move on. But this motherfucker will never do that.
It's okay that you get drunk.
For the last 2 weeks, I've gone out and I've gotten drunk. So, it's not against the law for me to do so, asshole.
Shut up. Don't keep fucking mentioning anything being against the law to me.
Then stop acting like you're so fucking perfect, because you ain't, bitch.
I'm not perfect, but I'm not going to keep fucking having you call me bitch and all this other stupid bullshit that you're doing.
Well, what
Stalking fucking Dan and fucking asking other guys to fucking take naked pictures of you for me. Like, I don't want that fucking shit.
Well, you want the naked pictures, though.
Asshole.
No, I'm not an asshole.
Yeah, you are. Listen to you. You
Just
shouted
like,
an asshole at me.
I care. I care about the way people see you, the way people think of you. I care about how I think of you, how I feel about you. I don't want to share you with everybody.
No, because you want to control her. You want to control everybody.
Why not? Why can't I have other friendships? Why can't I have
I don't want you to expect
life?
to have to share me with everyone.
Why can't...
There's no one to share you with, Lorne. No one wants you. No one is ever going to want you.
I have people in my life who love me.
Well, you can't. Doesn't mean that...
a priest with HIV who gave it to 30 boys. The church forgave him. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
She's making a comparison.
I
Lorne.
said a story came out with a pedophile priest who gave HIV to 30 young boys. The church forgave him.
I
It's
don't.
like you want everybody to forgive what you've done without even saying or admitting that you've done anything.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, I fucking paid my debt to society.
Oh, you
I'm 5 years in fucking prison. You really think I want to keep hearing about that the rest of my fucking life? No.
You've absolutely not paid your debt to society. Yes, you went to prison, but you have made no effort. You still can't pass your fucking rape class. I mean, which seriously, how hard is that? You won't even make an effort on it. You won't admit to anything you've done. You won't do any work with your therapist. I mean, you will talk at length to your catfish. You'll half admit to your stuff or try to work on your stuff with Debbie because you want to try to fuck her, but which is bizarre in itself, because why would you think that a woman would want to have anything, would get turned on by you talking about the steps you took to try to rape a child? But you won't work with your therapist. You have not paid your debt to society, which is why you're on lifetime probation.
I'm going to live my life regardless of what anybody likes.
No, that's not true.
Even though if the old fucking Church of God don't like that I'm living my life,
Who cares about
it's too goddamn bad because I don't give a fuck about the Church of God.
Who cares about the church?
You clearly do. You talk about the Church of God so much. You clearly do. They're living rent-free in your brain, dickhead.
Church of God.
Bunch of fucking idiots.
You're stupid. Who is even talking about them?
Well, that's where you were at before.
Lorne, I'm not talking about the Church of God. I'm talking about your drinking problem, which existed before the Church of God. When you ran into your babysitter's basement, idiot.
That was before you ever fucking knew anything about me.
That's right. So stop.
People have fucking accidents. You know that? You understand that, right? People have accidents. Shit happens.
You don't understand when I'm saying stupid. You're a fucking
idiot. You know how I got in that fucking accident? I took my brother home because I didn't want him walking 25 fucking miles drunk.
Okay.
I thought that I was sober because I had been over 8 hours without drinking. Of course, shit you don't want to hear about. You don't want to hear the fucking truth of the matter. You just want to hear anything that fucking makes me look bad.
It's not the truth. It's blaming somebody else
for
your behavior, your decision to drive drunk. It's
not. Fucking tell me what's the truth and what's not.
It's irrelevant.
In my fucking life, I know what happened in my goddamn life. Don't tell me it's not the fucking truth.
It's irrelevant that your brother was having to walk 25 miles. It was his fault.
He should have walked 25 miles.
It was his fault that he was at a place where he shouldn't have been and had 25 miles.
Yeah, well, what you don't hear is I thought that I was sober because I had been a long time without any fucking alcohol. I fell asleep. Don't fucking tell me you know everything. Kiss my ass, you think you do.
Oh my God.
He fell asleep, so he wasn't drunk, he fell asleep. He'd been drinking all day. He stopped for a little while. He drove home and crashed because he fell asleep. No, you're blackout drunk. You fucking idiot.
Okay. Sorry, officer, but I thought I was so...
And on top of that, to have drunk that much, have a break, and still be so drunk that you crash, how much did you fucking drink?
Well,
okay,
Miss goddamn fucking know-it-all.
It's your brother's fault, right?
Well, Miss Know-it-all.
Lorne, how dare you blame anybody else for your decision to drive drunk, asshole, stupid.
Shut up. I didn't know that. I didn't know that I still had alcohol in my system. So fuck you.
Oh yeah, did you know that?
I thought it was all out of my system. I had been hours and hours without drinking.
You know, you would have been broken Kayla's hymen with your fucking penis.
Shut up.
Hair, you wouldn't have been able to fix that.
You sound so goddamn fucking stupid.
Whose fault would it have been if you went and fucked that poor little girl and ruined her life?
Fuck you.
Whose
Fuck
fault?
you.
Roy's fault because he couldn't walk? Kayla's fault?
Fuck you, little Miss Know-it-all.
Irresistibly sexy, the little 13-year-old girl.
Little Miss fucking Know-it-all.
Sick burn, bro.
Talking about you paid your debt to society while the widow that you owe money to is struggling in the winter.
Winnie, I am not going to listen to your fucking bullshit. You want to be a fucking bitch? Be it to someone else. Bye.
You want to talk about debt, bitch? Your mom owes the fucking world an apology for all the crotch fruit that she fucking strew across the fucking United States.
Boom. Smackdown. So, in case you didn't hear, Lorne actually hung up before he heard that, which sucks. I would have loved him to have heard that.
You're all losers. Shit.
What?
What? What?
Why do you hang up like a little baby instead of talking?
It's like a fucking duck.
Because I'm tired of you. Tired of all the fucking shit that you say.
All you do is scream.
You're so concentrated on my life and things that have gone wrong in my past.
Lord,
You don't think you've done
Lord.
fucking shit wrong?
And that's another thing that fucks me off about this. He always refers to, like, you know, TCAP, all the stuff, like the stuff with Betty ripping them off and driving drunk and that, as stuff that's happened to him. Or, I can't remember actually, I got lost in my rant there, but whatever he just said there, like things that have gone wrong or stuff that's happened to me. That's what he says all the time. Like, no, these are your actions. You chose to do all of this. It didn't happen to you. You chose the action. You hate the consequence.
Lorne, you're going down.
Concentrate on your own bullshit.
You're going down the list of things I've done wrong when I'm fucking talking to you about your life because you don't want to hear it.
Yeah. You don't need to talk to me about my life. I know about my life.
Buster, about my problems when you're the fucking
You need-
starting shit.
You need to concentrate on your fucking problems, not mine. I know what I've done wrong in my fucking life. I don't need you to remind me.
No, you don't.
I don't need you to say that it's fucking that I don't know what happened in my life.
No, because you don't admit
That I
it.
don't know what the truth is.
No.
I know what the fucking truth is. You
Yeah.
don't.
You know your version of the truth and what you tell people. You don't know what the truth is. You've never owned up to what the truth is. And people keep telling you this because you've never taken responsibility for it. I mean, when you got out of jail, Lorne never should have... I don't know why I keep talking like I am talking to Lorne. Anyway, sorry guys. When he got out of jail, he should have just fucked off. So no one would know who he was. But he jumps on YouTube and does his stupid channel. You shouldn't have done that. But if you had to do that, things would have been a lot better for you if on that channel, instead of making excuses, your fucking one video you put up, apart from your shit fucking singing, was... Yeah, I know I did the wrong thing. I know that I've got a problem. I'm taking steps to rectify that problem. I'm working with my therapist. I'm doing that. Everything was completely my fault. I chose to go and talk to an underage girl to try to molest her. I'm sick about that. Or say whatever the fuck you want, but everything, it's like everything in Lorne's life, he makes the wrong decision. Like, kind of my view on life in some ways is you know, life's a series of choices, yeah? Like, you know, we just have different things that come into our path for whatever reason, and you can make a choice. And, you know, everyone's kind of got a centre, and, you know, your choices take you further away or closer to centre depending what they are. So, you know, you start off on the centre, you might get a choice between two things. If you choose the wrong thing, you go off centre. More choices will come up. That gives you the chance to choose the right thing in regards to that. Takes you back to centre, you know, that kind of thing. But he is so far from centre because every time a choice is presented to him, he takes the wrong one. You know, you got a job to do here that you've taken money for. Will you do the job or will you rip people off? You'll rip people off. You run away from it, you know. Then the decoy comes up. Will you try to rape a child? Will you not? He chose it. Every time, it's the wrong fucking decision. He has never, ever taken the right choice. I mean, and he can't ever get back to what he was before he started doing the wrong thing. And to be honest, I don't know when that was. It probably was, you know, while he was growing up. He's never going to get back to that. He's never going to get back. He's never going to erase the fact of what he did where he was caught in the sting, and then the other things he's done with like the MySpace molly and that kind of stuff. That can never be erased. But you can always work towards getting better. but he never will.
Yeah, it's Roy's fault that you drove drunk.
You
That's
need-
the truth. Okay.
Roy's fault? Who said it was Roy's fault?
You did, because your
What
brother...
Roy's fault? It was
Yeah.
my fucking decision to drive, but I thought I was fucking sober. Because I had been hours and hours and hours without alcohol in my system.
Hours and hours and hours and hours. That just proves
Yeah.
you're such a huge fucking binge drinker that you lost track of time.
You gonna pick something else out? You really gonna pick something else out about me?
You want to make an explanation
Kiss
for
my
some
ass.
shit?
Well, all the shit that you're trying to fucking pick out about me, who are you gonna give that information to?
Aw, somebody's so sad now because I'm figuring out the truth about his life, and now he wants to make it his conspiracy theory instead of just another human being noticing the flaws of you.
No, whatever. You notice I don't try to fucking figure out your life. I take it for what you tell me about it.
No, you do actually. You fucking
And
sit
who
there
lies?
and
Who lies more?
interrogate me and interrogate me. You lie more, Lorne. I have to fucking.
I ask you questions. I don't interrogate you.
Yes, you do, you fucking asshole. Who was that? Where were you?
Oh,
Where are you?
bullshit.
What did you do today? Tell me what you did today. Tell me where you are. Tell me who's around you. What did he do?
Yeah, well, that's because of all the shit that you used to
Then
do.
stop saying you don't do it when you do it, stupid. That's like me saying, hey, Lauren, I'm not racist at all.
I don't do that anymore until you fucking start doing stupid shit again.
You just did it
Showing
yesterday.
people yourself fucking naked and all that bullshit.
Oh, the naked thing. Here we go.
Yeah, well, you're the one that fucking wanted to do all this shit to fucking tease me. And
I did.
then later on, you tell me you weren't serious. You were just joking. What the fuck kind of joke is that?
A funny
Who
one.
fucking does that? Fucking nobody does that. Not if they give a fuck about someone. That's fucking stupid bullshit. If you care about someone, you don't fucking try to make them jealous and tease them.
How about yelling and screaming at them, Lauren, like what you're doing right now? Fewer than 3 seconds ago, Lauren. How's that? How's that love, bitch?
There you go. There's another thing. Bitch,
How's
bitch,
that
bitch.
love, bitch?
Everything is bitch.
How's that love, Lauren?
Shit, that's the wrong fucking trail. That's 665.
Maybe if you just concentrate on your fucking job, mate. Job.
You know, when we get frustrated, we both do it. So at least, I guess we can't pick on each other about that because we're not alone in it.
Bitch.
Who you calling bitch?
Whoever's in earshot.
Well, gee, I wonder who that would be.
I don't know. I wonder too.
Yeah. Yeah. 655. Yeah.
I'm so glad you never convinced anybody to procreate with you.
Oh, Jesus.
Aren't we all?
More fucking
Thank God
crap for
female
fucking put
intuition.
downs.
More crap for
More
put
crap for
downs.
put
Another blow to Lorne.
downs.
I wonder how many purchases of wire hangers that you've inspired.
More crap for put down.
I mean, after
Another
the
blow
one
to
that your mom
Lorne.
bought and fucked up your nose with.
Can't fucking get away from it, can you?
I don't see why you got so mad just because I complimented Dan.
Because all you were doing is putting me down.
No, I wasn't. I told Dan he looked great today.
Yeah. And when did you tell me that?
Well, we'll have to.
You need to look great, Lorne, and so look great first, and then see if the compliments come.
to wait for a day that you look great. Maybe you can fix your teeth one day and smile for me.
Well, the difference is with my mouth closed, you think I'm ugly.
No, with your mouth
I've never
closed,
had anybody tell me that.
with your mouth closed, you're more attractive. You know that because you keep your mouth closed when you sing in your videos. Don't tell me you're not aware of that.
If you look at my videos, my mouth doesn't stay closed. Just I don't show my teeth because when I say the words, I don't need to.
Because you know they're ugly.
No, they're not ugly. Lorne. They just need cosmetic work done on the first two.
Well, that means they don't look good. Like, if they need work, they don't currently look good, or else you wouldn't be having the work. I mean, you're never going to have the money to do cosmetic work on them, but they obviously don't look good if you think they need that work.
Front two. Which I think maybe I'll do pretty goddamn soon and shut you right the fuck up on it.
Whoa, right, you'll show her.
Fix your teeth, Mr. Car Payment. Who do you think's gonna come first, the denture repo man or the journey repo man? I didn't bring you any pizza. I couldn't afford it. I don't have enough gas to go there and back again. You
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
This goddamn stupid fucking bullshit that you say.
I
didn't bring you any pizza. I couldn't afford it. Let's go back 11 fucking years. See what we can remember from back then. Because that was such a great show. Oh, I miss fucking Chris Hansen. Oh my goodness. It's so... I can't believe somebody wouldn't want to fucking watch that show.
I do love this voice that Lorne puts on here. It is quite entertaining.
So many fucking good people on there.
When did
like a fucking fat ass piece of shit that wants to fucking watch someone else jerk off.
This bit's really good, guys. I'm just going to shut the fuck up and let the magic happen.
Fucking freaky is. But that was such a good show.
Wait, what? Who likes watching you jack off?
Xavier, remember? Your friend?
Wait a minute. When did you jack off for Xavier? Are you saying you jacked off on Cam for Kayla? That's what you told me. You
no.
Didn't, but you did.
You watched Xavier jack off while he jacked off on a picture of me. Remember that?
You said Xavier watches you jack off.
Yeah.
Why did you say that? You fucking jacked off for that little girl. I fucking knew it. You fucking bitch.
Stupid fuck.
Fuck you, man. Yeah. Fuck you,
You
Lorne.
goddamn fucking idiot.
Lorne.
You're a fucking idiot.
13. You jacked off.
I didn't fucking jack off her, you stupid fuck. I was talking about... Shut up! I was talking about you fucking watching Xavier jack off on my picture.
You
stupid. Fuck you. You fucking stupid bitch.
So he's hung up there. So I just wanted to let that play in its entirety because I love it. Like that is just so good, that rage. And you can see that it even comes back to Emma's voice there. Like that is just Emma, probably from fucking years and years of listening to this piece of shit, she's just like fucking releasing. And it's very cathartic. I assume it was for her, and it definitely is for me. But a little bit of context if you haven't listened to a lot of the stuff. So Lorne has always maintained that he never jerked off on the webcam when he was talking to Kayla, the decoy in the teacup sting. So he's always maintained that, yes, he was naked because he can't get away from that. Everyone knows he was, but he never jerked off for her, as he put it. And as you can see there, and that is, I fundamentally believe that was the truth there. Like, you know, because he's talking about how, you know, oh, isn't that great, you know, watching someone jack off, and he tries to correct it later to mean that he was meaning that Xavier was jerking off to a picture of him, but that wasn't the case, and he's finally slipped up, and that's why Emma's fucking nailed him. Love it.
What the fuck do you want?
Well, fucking tell me I jerked off for a fucking 13-year-old. I was talking about you watching Xavier jerk off on my fucking picture.
Your words were Xavier watching me jack off. I heard what you fucking said, and that's what you fucking said.
Yeah, I had my words all fucked up, but you had me all wound up.
I had you
Jerk
go
off for a
before.
goddamn 13-year-old.
Yes, you did. You pulled your cock out for her and you lifted it up so she could see the fucking bottom. Then you asked her if she
Listen,
wanted to see it up
listen.
close.
This is the last fucking time I'm going to tell you this. I don't ever want to fucking talk about this show again. The motherfucker was 11.
Fuck you, bitch.
Love it. I love that call, and I love the fuck you, bitch, at the end, where she hangs up on him. Yeah, I hope you guys like that call. I say I really, really like that call for all of those reasons that I mentioned. But the end is such a good payoff. And when I originally listened to that call, because I came in to this whole community pornography, or whatever you want to call it, after all of the Winnie and Debbie stuff got released. So I had a lot of background, and so I was kind of going through to try to figure out how everything worked out, and I'd listened to a whole heap of calls where he was just spewing his bullshit, and I felt like I was at that same point. So the first time I heard it, I'm just like, I'm so sick of this person. I'm so sick of this asshole. And then right at the end where she goes out, I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. But anyway, that's that call, guys. Thanks for listening. Talk again soon. Delete your archives.